What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some Journey for the first time in a long while. And indeed, we went through my vinyl copy of Escape 1981, but in recent weeks I've come into possession of a digital copy of Frontiers 1983. So my first question is, did Frontiers directly follow Escape, or was there actually an album in between? Nevertheless, the opening tune on this album is one I think I know, which is to say Separate Ways and then parenthetically Worlds Apart. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the track with that really dramatic chorus and Someday Love Will Find You. So this is a tune I've heard before, but not for years, I think, and beyond that phrase, I can't recall any of the lyrics, so I'm very keen to reconnect with it, and you folks out there will no doubt be privy to knowledge and insight on the tune that I never would have been aware of, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it and the rest of the album as well. Let's get started. This is Journey. The tune is Separate Ways, and then parenthetically Worlds Apart, the first track on their 1983 album Frontiers. Wow.
We stand
what a tune. That's incredible. So, yeah, going into that was not intentional, Escape, I remembered, Don't Stop Believin', that's a tune that I was like, oh, that's got to be one of their biggest hits because, I've heard it over the years and, included in, I don't know, commercials and, different places that I've seen that one brought back. And I think it's a tune that has a lot of staying power and certainly stays in your mind. But this track, I feel like, is even more epic, which is, a tall statement given how epic Don't Stop Believin' is. But seriously, what a tune. Like, the dramatic keyboard work, the guitar wailing away, the intensity of the chorus, Perry's vocals, forget about it. I mean, even the drums, I was keying in on the ride cymbal in that one part and the way they have those forceful flourishes, like, bar to bar as the tune is, cycling and churning and waiting to drop back in. Just incredible. So from top to bottom, front to back, beginning to end, it's an amazing tune. Lyrically, again, a couple lines came back to me, like, break those chains that bind you. There were a couple lines where I hadn't recalled them in advance. It really was just the, one day love will find you. But then as it played out, there were a couple more that came back, but there were others that I didn't recall. And what I'm getting from it is that the narrator is speaking to a former lover, former partner of his, and like surprisingly, it's really like warm-hearted in terms of like it sounds like she left, but he wished her well, and he's saying that like he's always gonna love her, and if the guy she's with now ever hurts her, know that true love, it's not going to desert her because he still has that feeling. And it's almost like he's saying, I'm always going to be here, and I, as much as it didn't work out, as much as I wished you well and you move on in life and you find someone else, like we'll always have what we had, and I'm still going to be there. And if he does hurt you, you know where to turn. You know that I will be there, even if we've gone our separate ways and we're currently worlds apart. Now, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a line I'm misinterpreting, and maybe the title phrase genuinely means they are worlds apart, like forever. But yeah, the way I took it on this re-exposure to the tune is that he's saying, if she needs him, if she runs into trouble or is hurt by her new partner, he's there. He's always going to love her. So Perry's vocals, I think, convey the emotional depth and power of the song really, really well. And as I said, I love those dramatic keyboards and the crazy guitar work. Not only the kind of solo flourishing, but even just the power chords themselves. So top tune. Absolutely loved it. Looking forward to the rest of the album. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Peace.